Good morning, everybody. Having my breakfast shake. Today it's a birthday cake flavor. We still got some of this birthday cake special flavor that came out a few months ago, and I'm really enjoying that. Actually, does taste like a birthday cake. It's just a healthier version. And I got my mug of black coffee to jumpstart my day as well. What do you do? Do you do the same? Do you kind of start off the same way with your morning routine? I've got my morning routine every day. I gotta have my shake, I gotta have my vitamins, I gotta have my coffee, and then I take the kids to school. So, as we're moving through the week or even our day, do you have a goal in mind? Do you have a set goal at the end of the week you want to finish off something? I mean, do you already wake up thinking about some important meeting that you have for the rest of the day, and it's always on your mind. It's kind of bugging you. It's kind of you're thinking about it, and it's just you just want to kind of knock it out of the ballpark because it's important to you, right? You want to knock it out of the ballpark for yourself, for your boss, for your team, or maybe you've got other things on your mind where you say, by the end of the week I need to finish painting the house, that the house is still not done, or I need to do a run around the city, buying these last items that I need before setting off on a trip. So it's totally normal to focus on that end result, right? We want to focus on that trip. We want to focus on getting a good result on the meeting. We want to have the house looking nice after finish painting it. But we have that kind of like that tunnel vision all the time, and kind of like what's in the in between, right? We need to think about the in betweens. It's these, I guess you call them the mini moments that we overlook, right? And we kind of think that maybe they're not worth our time. We don't have to give too much thought about it. They're not that important, right? And when we don't make it when we achieve that end goal, right? When we are actually growing in with everything we're doing in between along the journey, right? Because we can't just think of it as we made it when we get to the end goal. We're actually making it along the way as well. And hey, Gene, thanks for watching. Hey, Nancy, thanks for watching. Where are you tuning in from? Love to uh, comment and any questions you have or any suggestions. Love to hear from you. The quote today is from Leo Buscaglia. He's a professor and author, and his quote is, says, "I still get wildly enthusiastic about the little things. I play with the leaves, I skip down the street, and I run against the wind." Right? So it's like the little things. And what he said again was, "I still get wildly enthusiastic about the little things. I play with the leaves, I skip down the street, and I run against the wind." Those little things are the big things. I'll give you another example. We've been on vacation before. We've all been on vacations before. So what do we do first, right? We pick a destination and we get excited for it. We can't wait to get there. And it's going to be awesome when you arrive. But what do you do right after you kind of decide on where you want to go? You begin to look into flights, right? You look at hotels, you look at like VRBO. We're always researching on VRBO, Airbnb, all those travel sites. We're looking for restaurants, of course, to eat at, some of the attractions, right? Some of the shows, if you're taking part in some of the shows that you can see there, and of course the tourist sites, right? Don't you get even more excited during this time? Right, it's the planning phase. Right? You haven't even arrived at that destination yet, and you're super excited already. So part of the fun is the planning. It's these little things. It's just like when you're taking a bus, it's the bus stops along the ride. Right, these are the opportunities to really get off, take a look around, and enjoy the moment. You'd be missing a lot of stuff around us if you're just focusing on that final place you want to be. So get excited for all these little stops along the way. Stop, soak in all the these little happenings. And hey, Mark, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're having a wonderful day. But yeah, just we'd be missing a lot of it if we're just focusing on the final place we want to be, right? So get excited for the little stops, stop along the way, soak in all these little happenings. And why would you want to do that? You know, let's just get to the final spot. Let's finish that meeting. Let's get, seal that contract. Well, after you return from your trip, again, this is the vacation we're talking about. What do you always remember? And what do you talk about for years afterwards? Right? Yeah, you went to Paris, you went to Greece, you went to Tokyo, But what do you remember? It was that scary taxi ride out to a remote castle, right, during a rainstorm. It was, finding that best slice of pizza that you happen to find around this little nook in a small town in Italy, right? Or maybe it was that wonderful conversation, that meaningful conversation you had with a street vendor, an artist that you bought a piece from, and now that piece is hanging out on your wall, and it reminds you every day of all these little things that happen while you got the destination. Yeah, the destination was nice, but it was all these little things, right? And now this piece that's hanging on the wall reminds you of Spain, right? It was the sights, the smells, the breakfast in a tiny village in India that the sun rose up on. It could be anything, right? So these little things within the big things is what we remember our life journeys by. And the big tasks, the important contract, the huge family trip you got to plan, those are super important as well. But we should never forget to use these opportunities to have fun, to learn, to grow, and to create memories that will really serve you forever, right? And I hope that if you're scrambling today to try to finish something that you feel overwhelmed in, or that it's just a big task, think of all the little things that you're doing along the way to make yourself better, helping the people around you be better, and you're just growing. You're growing. You can't help but grow as well. So drop a like, tap that heart if you like these. I come on every weekday morning to share a bit of morning motivation, and or motivation mornings, and I call my M&Ms. And again, if you like it, please like, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, and also on YouTube. And so again, have an awesome day. Be better, be bigger, and be that change that people are looking for. So see you again tomorrow. Take care.